Listen, Don, you're him, bro. Like, respectfully, bro. You are fucking him, bro. Ain't nobody getting in your fucking way, my boy. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. The shit you be doing on sticks, spitting on them.
YouTube, it's your boy, the emperoreyegod or emperoreysense. Hey, and today we have got a banger for you guys. Today's video is the best dribble SIGS for every single build type in the game. You have your small guards up to 6'4", you have your tall guards from 6'5" to 6'8". And then you have your big stack of dribble, your 6'10s, 6'11s, even 6'9s if you can dribble, right? I have got the best SIGS for all sets of builds. And the reason why, it's taking so long for me to drop these videos is I personally wanted to wait until I've at least hit starter 4. As you can see, I'm starter 5 now. So I can test even the starter 4 animations, because a lot of them will be included in these videos, especially with the jump shot video I have coming up. I want to make sure I've tested a wide range, the full entire range. I didn't want to drop these types of videos before starter 4 because I wanted to be able to give you guys the best SIGS for before and after you hit starter 4. So this was for you guys. I apologize it's taken so long since I dropped that point forward video, but that is why I really want to make sure I hit starter 4. Okay, and also an extra thing, I know a lot of you have been seeing my videos on Twitter, the Kawhi build video, the LeBron build video. There are more build videos like those coming out soon, but I wanted to drop this and the jump shot video first, and then I'm going to bless you guys consistently with the Kawhi, with the LeBron, and there are some more NBA player build videos coming real soon that you guys are going to absolutely enjoy. Okay, you guys will absolutely enjoy them, I promise you. But please, first as always, if you guys enjoy this video, if you guys like the SIGS I blessed you with, please make sure you like up the video. It helps me get to the algorithm. It helps you guys to stay notified with my videos. Obviously, if you're liking my videos, they will show up more in your for you and your recommended. And yeah, it means the world to me. Always, every like I get means the world to me. And make sure to share the video up with your friends, your mom's friends, your dad's friends, your sister's friends, your brother's friends, everybody's friends. And make sure you hit that subscribe button, because that is one of the most important things ever, to subscribe to the channel. Because when you subscribe to the channel with that post note bell on, you will get notified every video I drop on point. And especially if you want to see that Kawhi video, sub up with that post note bell, and I promise you, before the end of next week, you will get that Kawhi video, and I will drop it as quick as I can, and you guys will enjoy it. I will make sure you guys enjoy every second of that Kawhi video, alright? And the LeBron video too, and all of the other NBA player build videos to come. It's something I really wanted to do. I really wanted to do for years now. I started last year, but this year I feel like I want to make it my own thing. Alright? Thank you guys very much for, joining up, subscribing up, coming to my channel and seeing the videos I drop. I appreciate every single one of you. Now it's time for me to put the streets on game. Alright? Let's get into the SIGS. Here we go. Here are the comments that I love the most from last video. I appreciate every single person who, comments on my videos and shows support. I won't be able to, constantly give you guys support, but I will be able to give you guys a little shout out. Hopefully, that makes you, feel seen, feel heard, understand that I'm for the people. Alright, I'm here giving you guys all this game, giving you guys all this content, but at the same time, I'm showing love to the supporters, the people who actually come to my page and show actual love. Alright, I've got you. Here are the comments from the last video. Alright, back to the video, boys. So we are starting with the small guard dribble SIGS first, and as you can see, I use a lot of different SIGS. To everyone else. So dribble style, Jamoran, easy, best dribble style in the game for small guards so far. Size up, I use Trae Young. In my opinion, my favorite for the past 3 to 4 years on small guards for 6 size up. I haven't really seen other people use. Obviously, people use Steve Francis, but not in the game anymore. Steve Francis ain't that great. Alright, breakdown combos. A lot of people use Devin Booker, but I go Eric Gordon breakdown combos for the exact same reason as I used Eric Gordon last year. Steals your role, and I feel like it's better than Devin Booker if you're going for the crabs and such. Okay, as you can see here is how I would use Eric Gordon for a crab move. Alright, escape, I use Kemba Walker. I feel like Curry and Trae Young are not as effective this year as they were the last couple of years, especially Curry. They kind of nerfed Curry with the longer animation. Escape move that I do use in Park if I'm going for certain clips would be Kyrie Irving, but Kyrie Irving is not really good for like actually, unless you're trying to get open for fades. If you're trying to get open mainly for fades, which unless you're in patch 1, nowadays fades aren't really it. Kyrie would create patch 1 to get open for the fades, but now, So I would say Kemba Walker is my best escape in the game. And you can do a little speed boost out of the escape with Kemba Walker. Combo moves, you got a pick of 4 in my opinion. Jason Tatum is amazing, LeBron amazing, Jordan Poole for a sham god amazing, and Tim Hardaway pretty decent too. Kyrie, you can also say, oh, what about Kyrie Irving? That is basically LeBron. I feel like LeBron and Kyrie are basically the same thing. So I just say LeBron because LeBron's the one I've used mostly. So these 4 are the best 4 combo moves to decide from. I switch between Tatum and LeBron because I like that double crush you get out of Tatum. Jordan Poole, you can get a sham god out of it. Tim Hardaway is just a nice little tween cross. Alright, simple. Crossover. If you were not starter 4 for putting on Lonzo Ball cross to blow by your opponent and get to the rim, but if you are starter 4, you could pick between Lonzo and De'Aaron Fox on these small guards. Both are just as good as each other, but in my opinion, you have really just to pick between Lonzo and De'Aaron Fox when you hit starter 4. Alright, behind the back. If you want an explosive behind the back that's running forward, even though behind the backs are the most bumpable moves in this game, along with nutmegs, I don't know why, you want to go Scottie Pippen. Scottie Pippen's moving behind the back is very explosive and very quick. If you want a more controlled version of that, you're going to want to go Jimmy Butler. But if you want really good standing behind the backs, if you like doing those standing behind the backs, Kobe White is your go-to. Standing behind the backs, Kobe White is your go-to because he has the best standing explosive behind the backs you can combo out of, okay? But me, I personally use Paul George, and it's not for any meta reason or any OP reason. It's just because I like to do certain moves out of it, like this. I can do the Pro 4 into the behind the back into another Pro 4 and stuff like that. I can consistently Pro 4 out of this behind the back. This is one I found this year. Just like last year, how I was using De'Aaron Fox and I found that behind the back and I was consistently Pro 4 out of it in all my clips last year. Paul George is now my go-to in my opinion. I don't like D-Fox as much because you can't really, you could do more out with the Paul George than you can with De'Aaron Fox. Alright? So, if you want explosive moving behind the back, Scottie Pippen. If you want the same but more controlled, Jimmy Butler. If you want standing behind the backs, you like doing standing behind the backs, Kobe White, and I personally, George. All 4 of those are good options, honestly. All 4 of those are really good options. Spin moves, any build, small guards Curry, but on any build, any of these right here, because all of these can get the Pro 4 spin. Any of these that your build can get, you pull it on. They all get the Pro 4 spin. The difference is DeMar DeRozan's half spin is just a bit faster. Penny's is kind of like slower, but like it gets more crazier other spin animations, which are more, in my opinion, mess up spin animes. But yeah, and really the rest ain't really that much of a difference. So use any of these to get a Pro 4 spin on any build for a spin move. Hesitation, I personally use Scottie Pippen. It's my favorite, especially when you're hesitating to the side without R2 to get the quick stop. That's how I quick stop all the time. I'll run to a side or run up, and if I'm blown past my defender, I'll quickly hesitate to the same ball hand without letting go of R2, hesitate to the ball hand, and I will get an instant quick stop I can just shoot out of. Okay? Devin Booker step back, I don't even need to explain it. Or another good one is Jalen Brunson. Shout out to my boy Sage, because he used this early in the year. But the thing with Jalen Brunson is you really only want to get the first part of the move as shown here. If you let the move play out, it kind of kills the whole point of you kicking the person to step back. You really just want to shoot out of the first part of the move. Devin Booker, his whole just straight clean step back animation is more consistent and more consistent, like get open and dribble out of. That's why I would prefer Devin Booker, but Brunson can be a decent option if you know how to use it. Okay, that's it for the small guard SIGs. I'm then now going to show you guys quickly the 6'6 SIGs, then we're going to go to the 6'8 SIGs, because there's not that much of a difference between the 6'6 and the 6'8 SIGs, okay? So with the 6'6 SIGs, this is 6'5 to 6'7, sorry. So Zach LaVine dribble style, best for tall guards. T-Mac size up is that's the best size up for tall guards in my opinion, 100%. Same Eric Gordon. The one main difference between these 6'5 and 6'7 builds and the 6'8 builds, Kobe Bryant escape. Best escape for taller guards on the game. Kobe escape with 88 ball handle, it's basically like Kemba for tall guards. The only difference is obviously you can't get it on a 6'8, so on a 6'8, as you'll see later, we're gonna have to go for another escape that I don't like as much, but I have to use because there's no really any other option. And then, you know, cold moves LeBron. Crossover, you can't get De'Aaron Fox, so you have to go Lonzo. Behind the back, I go Paul George, but you can still go the same ones as before. Spin, I go Kawhi, but SEC, you can go every other one but the Curry spin, because you can't get Curry on the two guard. SEC, Scottie Pippen, step back Devin Booker. Alright, same as always. Now, the main difference is when you're on a 6'8 build, unfortunately, this move is absolutely forced and abused by every single 6'8 known to man, but you have to use Jimmy escape. Yeah, I know it's not my favorite. Some people, like my boy Zorro, he uses Paul George. A few people use SGA. Some people even say Jason Tatum or Kevin Durant. I'm sorry, I've tried all of them. I'm not really a fan. Paul George is like, I'd say second best, but it's like you don't create that much space. So in my opinion, I like to create space with my escape moves, or try to get into some space to like run out of it, or like get away from my opponent with it. But Jimmy, unfortunately, is the best option, even though it's completely and utterly overused. And then yeah, the rest of it is the complete exact same. So enough of that. Let's now go to the 6'10 and up. Okay, it's the 6'10, 6'11 type of builds that, you know, can dribble. This is my Sengun build. It definitely can dribble, and here's the 6 I go for this. When you're starter for Giannis dribble style, that is the one to go for. If you get to starter for, go for it. If you're on a build like this, and get that Giannis dribble style. Big size up, I've gone Ben Simmons so far. He's the one I found the most effective. Breakdown combos, I use KD. Don't really use breakdown combos on these builds anyways. So yeah, escape moves I go pro. Combo moves I go KD. Crossover, once you hit starter for again, Giannis crossover as well as his dribble style, best for the two guards, the best moves for those two guards. So in my honest opinion, I would make a dribbling two guard once you hit starter for, just to get these Giannis moves. Pro behind the back, I would have said normal before they patched the hell out of it, because them 7'4s were abusing that shit to get open. But yeah, definitely pro behind the back right now. Normal spin, obviously, so you can pro 4 and everything still. KD Hezi, I'm tired to experiment with Larry Bird. I think Larry Bird's okay, but just like KD a bit better, right? Because it creates more space. And then pro step back is my favorite move for these 6'10s, because it's actually a good step back. Finally, a good step back, as you see here, that you can use on these 6'10 builds and be able to get open off of it. All right, and yeah, honestly, I like the way it's more versatile dribbling this year. The fact that you can use different types of builds. You can use small guards, you can 6'5", 6'8", 6'8", you can use 6'10", 6'10". I'm seeing people dribble on 7 foots, right? Especially once you get 2-way tenacity and stuff, very effectively on these sort of builds. And funny thing with these sort of builds is, if you go on your takeover and you put with custom takes and you put, let's say, 1 stat on it, like I just put ball handle on this one, it goes from a 75 to an 87. It's very easy if you know what you're doing to dribble on builds like these, because this build can nutmeg and stuff in takeover, and I can fry. I hopefully might try get a couple 1-2 clips of the build like this, but hey, we'll have to see. But yeah. Anyways, I hope these SIGs helped you guys as much as they helped me, because I know some of you are still just getting the game. Maybe you guys are getting the game as birthday presents. Maybe in the future, people watch this around Christmas time, you're getting this 2K as a Christmas present, and you guys want to know what the best SIGs are, what the best everything is. I'm dropping these videos here for you now, so you guys can see what the best of everything is for your builds. Okay, and hopefully, you know, if this video helped you, if you've got some new SIGs and you guys, and you know, you start winning games with them, please leave a subscribe to the channel, and you know, let me know in the comments below that, you know, oh, I put this on and it helped me, I put this on and it helped me, and you know, I'm going to heart every single comment. As you saw earlier in the video, I'd be, you know, posting my favorite comments from every video at the start of the next video. So yeah, be ready, because I will be, you know, I will be constantly showing love to the people who support my channel in the comments below. Okay, but for now, that's been me. I'm gonna love you and leave you. Emperor, I got out. Peace.